Assalamualaikum and welcome to another episode of Zealfit TV. This is Project Zealfit 3.0. Today is Wednesday, 25th of Ramadan or 27th of April. So I'm here today because there's a lot of things that has happened ever since the delivery of the equipment from the old location to here on Sunday. And namely, as you can see behind me, I've already set up the performance platform. So the reason I wanted to do that quickly is because to see how much space we have for other platforms, like right over there, and also at the corner over there, using our existing equipment. So basically, with the because I made a custom-made platform, I think it was a couple of years ago. I've never used it because there's a reason why you don't custom-made stuff here, because it's not so good. Okay, but since moving here and since I want to create a weightlifting training area in this place, I thought, might as well just use the whatever I have. Just to save cost. Okay, so one of the platforms I cannot use, so it's going up on the storage rack. But the other one, which let me just show you, this one. So you can see there's a custom-made corners Zealfit. So this will be another platform. So I need to just buy like a few rubber mats and then cut the wooden platform. Which I have at the back there. So at least I have two basically weightlifting stations right here. And on top of that, I also have a couple of wooden platform that I had in Space U8, which I used with the XF80 rig. And I've since sold the XF80 rig. And let me just show you. So these two wooden platforms, 1 and 2. So this is gonna be like one huge long platform, so that we can have probably about four maximum 5 people training at one go, and so that means that we're gonna have probably 6 to 7. We can have 6 to 7 people training simultaneously. Okay, so I feel that this layout is okay. I think we can definitely fit a lot of equipment, especially if I go to the front of this area right here. You can see we have this bulky, cumbersome jerk block, right? This thing, I bought it in 2017 and it's rarely being used, and also it's very difficult to place this anywhere because it just takes too much space and it's so bulky and so heavy that you can't just set it aside and pull it over to whenever you want to use it, right? It's very, I don't know, it's just not practical, right? But now we have a space for it in this new place, so alhamdulillah. Of course, we also have the pull block, which is right here, and this, although still heavy, but I believe that with 2 people you can just carry it onto the platform and you can do your pulling exercise. And furthermore, we have over here, so we have the GHD, we have the air bike, and we have the rower. The other thing is that I actually have a wall-mounted pull-out thing, which I'm going to bring here and then install on that wall. So basically, I think we should have, or they should have, ample equipment to train or to do their weightlifting training here. Okay. Apart from weightlifting, as you recall, I also thought of doing strongman training in this ground floor, but unfortunately there's not enough space in this front portion of the warehouse. So what I did was that we're probably gonna have the strongman area in the warehouse. So over here you can see the rope yoke, which can also serve as a squat rack, sled, and a lot of other things. And so that's going to be here, but this is not going to be a permanent location. The reason being because once if I need to use a reach truck, I need space to maneuver, and this is definitely in the way. We also have like the farmer's walk, and then we have the sandbags. So all of these are going to be used for strongman. The tires are out back, and so they can have access to, they can flip the tires outside. All right. Other than that, we have the sled as well, and that's it for the strongman. Apart from the ground floor area, there's also a lot of lighting installation done over the last few days, and where we're going now is the mezzanine floor where the office is. And this is the first time I'm going to see what they've done, because yesterday I had to leave early and they were still working on it. So here we are in the mezzanine floor. Okay, not much has been done except for the lights up there. So let me just turn the camera so you can see this better. So these are, what do you call this, pendant lights, I think. Looks nice. So it's supposed to be, there's one big square up here. So right over here is going to be the lounge area. Now, if you can, I can direct your attention to the floor right here. You can see the axis. So that's because the lights are going to be hang like that in an X shape, because right here will be where the working area would be. Okay, and then so that's the lighting for the mezzanine floor, and I just can't wait for it to be completed, because then we can move on and get the furnitures and paint the walls and whatnot. Okay, so let me just take you upstairs to the first floor, where you will see that the lighting setup. Okay, here we are. This is the first floor, the showroom, and possibly the gym. So I'm going to walk right at the end so that you can see the whole area with all the lights. Okay, so as you can see above me here, so it's a rail with a lot of small lights, and I kind of like it. The problem is, I think as I've mentioned, because the ceiling is not even, so you can see a bit of undulation on the railings, and the lights are bright enough. So let me just switch everything on so that you can see the difference. Yeah, maybe you can't because it's bright outside, but it's more than sufficient. And let me just show you what else we did. So I think when you entered, you probably would have noticed this is the SVR platform. So let me just back up a little bit. This is where I'm standing is the door. So what we're going to do is that the first thing that people will see will be an Eleco logo right there, and that will be the SVR. The reason the SVR is upstairs is obviously because this is the best way to test how effective this platform is, especially for commercial gyms, which is located in malls and above ground floor, right? Next, we also have the Prestera rack set up. Now, initially, this particular area, I had earmarked it for dumbbells area and whatnot, but I found that it's probably too big for dumbbell area. Now, what I'm going to do in the future is that to add probably another one Prestera rack, probably a double half rack, if not a power rack, with all the attachments. So it's going to be almost like a showroom, a mini showroom in a showroom for Prestera. Okay. Obviously, all these benches will be relocated somewhere else. This is just to move them aside when we install the Prestera. Now, so what we would have here also next to the SVR would be the IPF combo ride, right here, where you see this is the frame for the platform. And we also bought the new powerlifting training station, and that's going to be right next to it. So the powerlifting station will be on this side, okay? On the opposite wall, you'll find the Olympic incline bench. So again, if we have enough cash, that particular wall will have another Olympic bench, probably a flat bench or probably an incline bench. I'm not too sure yet, because obviously we've got a lot of flat benches here, but no decline bench at all. But then again, nobody really used the decline bench, or at least I don't think so, right? Okay, lastly, right over here, initially this place was supposed to be like a lounge area, a locker and whatnot, but I've decided probably not. But I'm going to put here is the dumbbells, and I think the preacher curl bench and a couple of benches here. So and then that's it, right? So that should cover all of our existing equipment right now. The only thing good about all this is that the space is quite huge, and as I mentioned, right to the right of the SVR platform, right over here, all the way to the end is still free space. So that means we can still put a lot of equipment in this particular floor. One thing that I forgot to mention is that let me just show you, right along here is going to be a track for sled push and whatnot. So I feel that this place can be a really good niche type of gym, suitable for personal trainers and even for those who just want to come and train, inshallah. So that's the hope, and I hope that everything can get completed right after Raya, and that business will prosper, inshallah. So anyway, today we have a lot of things going on as well. Number one, the guys from Maxis will come after constant badgering. So I applied for a relocation. Basically it's a broadband fiber since March 26, and today is the 27th, so it took them 1 month to just get someone here to install. So that's number one. Number two, the security, the CCTV guys, they're coming as well to install the door access, the CCTV, and one more thing which I can't remember. And also the aircon guys will dismantle the aircon that I have in USJ1 and then deliver that somewhere. And also they will bring all the new aircons here and probably start some work today and then finish inshallah by tomorrow. So those are the things that are going to happen today, inshallah. This is one thing that I hate about doing all this CCTV, because they have to drill holes, they have to cut the plaster ceiling and whatnot, and obviously you'll get a lot of dust, and then the whole cleaning up process has to be done again. This is the fiber manhole, and it goes all the way up there, and then they're gonna pull the fiber cable all the way upstairs. I'm actually very tired and sleepy. The last 10 nights of Ramadan is always the most taxing to the physical and mental well-being. And so I'm a little bit tired. Seems that this particular steel row bench is a good place for me to just lie down. I don't know. Maybe I should. I just need a nap.